This is Mark Kemp of LasVegasProbateGuide.com, and in this screen capture video we're going to show you how to find the court rules that govern Las Vegas probate cases. Now we're going to start at the official website of the state of Nevada at www.nv.gov, and we'll go across here at the government tab like we did when we went to the legislative branch looking for the probate code, and we come across, but instead of going all the way over to legislative branch, stop at judicial branch and click on that link. That takes you to the main page for the Nevada Judiciary. And if you come down here on this menu, click the tab for Law Library, that is going to lead you to a page with all the different forms and all for the Nevada courts. But we want to go down here in the center under Legal Community. It says View Court Rules. You click on that link. Now you have here all the court rules in all the courts in the state of Nevada. The Clark County District Court, which governs Las Vegas probate cases, is in the 8th Judicial District for the state of Nevada. So click on the Rules of Practice for the 8th Judicial District. And now you are here with the court rules that govern cases in Clark County. They're all here. Now the ones that focus in particular on probate are in the Part 4 of these rules. So you come all the way down here to Part 4. It says Part 4, Probate, Trusts, and the Administration of Estates. And Rule 4.01 says the rules of Part 4 govern the practice and procedure of all proceedings under Title 12 of NRS. Remember, Title 12 is where the probate code is located. Rule 4.10, calendars subject to change by order of the chief judge. The probate calendar will be heard every Friday at 9:30 a.m. So that's why we have our probate calendar every Friday at 9:30. Unless there's a legal holiday, then it will be moved to a different date as set by the probate judge. To be on the approved list, see Rule 4.14. So under the supervision of the probate judge, and the probate judge is the judge who's elected by the people. The probate commissioner is the person appointed by the court, and he is generally the person, Wesley Yamashita, who hears the probate calendar. Then must prepare an approved list each week of matters which can be heard without further testimony or appearance. So they look at all your paperwork, and this is what they're looking for: that your petition is verified, that it's filed without objection, that the death certificate is attached, if there's going to be a bond, that you've provided the information necessary for them to estimate the amount of the bond. Of course, what we do is we apply for a blocked account so that we don't have to post a bond. Remember, the blocked account is the executor or administrator puts money in there but promises not to spend any of it without asking first for a court order that authorizes it to be spent. The original order signed to the judge along with conformed copies not later than 4 p.m. on Tuesday of the week the matter is to be heard. And so that is why you get your order over there in the probate commissioner's box on the 3rd floor of the family court building by 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Now, if the matter is contested, so it says Rule 4.16, then the probate judge will hear those if either party requires it. But if both parties consent, then the probate commissioner can hear the matter and enter the ruling. But if either side wants to have a contested matter heard by the judge, the probate judge, the elected judge, they can do that. Now down here, Rule 4.20, says call of the calendar. The court can ask if cases want to be continued, and it says you can move a case not more than 4 weeks. So if you have a problem, you ask the court to move it out up to 4 weeks so that you can fix it. And then we'll come down here, petitions for probate of wills and codicils. So they want you to attach the will. If you have a holographic will, you need to make a typewritten copy. That's in there. Then the content of the probate orders, Rule 4.50, what they want to see in the probate order, which is basically they want you to list out all the facts and findings that the court is making. And then the other key is to make sure that on the last page where you want the judge to sign, there's actually some material, not just a dated this blank day of blank, and then the signature line for the judge, because they don't want it just to be attached to any order. They want it to flow with the prior page. So that's in a local rule, requires that. And then Rule 4.60 tells you what the content of the accounting should look like. So when you do your annual accountings or you do your final accounting, this is your rule. Those are the local court rules that govern Las Vegas probate cases.